So once again, guys, this is day 3 of the 5-day chairman boot camp. These trainings are designed to help you guys go chairman. As we all know, being a chairman in this platform is a very prestigious position to be. Our intention, our goal at iMastery Academy is to help 1,000 people get to the qualified chairman position. Where at Chairman 10, you're making nothing less than $10,000 US a month. And I'm certain every single one of you guys on this call would love to get yourself to that point. Even if you feel like money isn't everything, right? I'm sure we can all agree it will enhance the things that we have in our life. It will change the clothes you wear, change what you eat, change what you drive, where you travel, what you drink, who you live with, all that stuff, right? Some of us are unfortunately have to live with people we don't want to live with, but we have to do it because it's not the most expensive or affordable thing, I should say, to live on your own. I believe the word affordable and expensive are very subjective, so I won't go into that too briefly. But today's call is geared towards launching and retention. Now, why is it important to understand launching and retention? See, if you have your notebooks and have your pens, you want to start taking notes immediately. If you don't have it, please run as fast as you can, like Sonic the Hedgehog, and grab your notebook, because I don't want you guys to miss out on the information. We know we only retain about 33% of what we ever hear, right? But when you write it down, you have a great chance of remembering it. So while you want to have great, you want to understand launching and retention, one is for yourself, okay? Because maybe you feel like, you know what, Andre, I don't think the person who got me started launched me off correctly. You know what, I don't think they have my best interests at heart. It doesn't matter, because now you're going to learn how to aggressively launch your business. I'm not going to go into a full launch plan due to we have different organizations on this call right now, and they have different things they follow. Some follow HFX, some follow smart money, some follow Gold Cup, some are digital currency, hint, hint, wink, wink, buy Bitcoin, right? So we follow different things. Some of us are more aggressive on building in the first month, some are more aggressive building in the second month. But I'm going to ultimately give you guys exactly what I did to go chairman. Okay. I want you to understand, whatever you've been taught by your leader doesn't mean they're wrong, doesn't mean they're right. Everyone has different ways of doing different things. All I can ever speak on is what I did to go chairman. And I want to share that value and information to you guys, so you can never say you didn't have the right information to go chairman. Okay, if we're in agreement of that, drop a 111 for me in the chat box if you're cool with that. Cool. So rocking and rolling with this thing. When it comes to launching business, right, guys? The number one thing you need to understand is you launch your business because professionals launch and amateurs join. You see, when you join this organization, right, you didn't join just to feel like you're part of a social club. I mean, if you did, cool, but that's not what we're trying to be here. We're trying to help you to change your life. And in order to change your life, you got to launch and create momentum. Momentum is the number one thing that needs to be on your mind as you are launching, but more importantly, as you're launching a brand new person. Because when you're launching a brand new person, you don't want to do them a disservice by making them get off to a slow start. No, you want to let them know right off the bat. The intention is to help you generate momentum. I spoke about it yesterday on social media, speaking of being intentional with what you post. Well, when you launch, what's your intention? Right? What's your intention? I'm going to share with you guys exactly what it is that I say. Right? Once again, if you got started with me directly, you know I've said this to you multiple times or one time at the very beginning. But I always say this. I always start off every conversation. The minute you get started, I set the intentions, the expectations, and the standards right off the rip. Okay? And I always say this, simple as this. Welcome to the family. I'm going to be upfront and very transparent with you. Okay. I currently got a team of about 1,000 members across 19 different countries. So what does that mean? That means I can't work with everybody, even if I wanted to work with everybody. Right? I work with those who are deserving of my time. Now, why do I mention that? I mention that so the newest person understands, hey, if I want Andre's time and attention, I got to match his energy. The reason why I always do that is because I understand some of you guys never got enrolled by myself personally, but I don't want you to ever feel like you're lesser than the next person that got started with me. I treat every single individual equally, right? You showcase energy, you showcase you want it bad enough. Trust me, the word will get back to me and I'll find out work with you personally. It is what it is. So I set the intention. Hey, I got a team of X amount of people. You see for yourself. It doesn't matter what number you throw in there. You can say you have a team of 12 people, 30, 100. It doesn't matter to the next person. It sounds like a lot. right? So I always say, hey, I got a team of X amount of people, right? So that said, I can't work with everybody, even if I want to work with everybody. I work with those who are deserving of my time. Now let me let you know the expectation right off the jump. My intention and my goal is to not help you become the best trader. My intention and my goal is not help you become the best marketer. My goal and my intention is to help you become the best entrepreneur. I'll help you become the best entrepreneur, because as an entrepreneur, we know the most important thing is, what is our bottom line at the end of the month? Were we profitable? That's the only thing that should be mattering to you guys. Are we profitable? I always talk about it. My why is to retire my mom and my dad, right? When I go to my mom and give her 400,000 or 500,000 cash to pay off her mortgage, my mom's not going to come to me and say, hey, Andre, was that from the compensation plan or was that from your MetaTrader 4? She's not going to ask me that question. So I'm not going to put one priority over the other. So coming into this business, I understand we're going to run this business like a real business. You see, McDonald's doesn't say, hey, let's see if we can sell more burgers and fries this month. They don't care which one they sell more than the other. As long as they are profitable at the end of the month. Guys, type profitable for me in the chat box. Or profit, whatever you want to put. You see, that needs to be the focal point and the intention, being profitable at the end of the month. So that said, here's how things are going to work out. You guys need to understand this for yourself. More importantly, when you're talking to your newest person, let them know right off the bat. Okay, we are not going to prioritize building the business over trading, and we're not going to prioritize trading over building the business. Reason being, we have so much to offer here within iMastery Academy. You guys realize we have an opportunity. You have so many opportunities to become a millionaire here. You have the opportunity of building the business, the opportunity of trading, the opportunity of e-commerce, the opportunity of digital currency. We're not going to prioritize one over the other, because check this out. You have 4 different avenues to get $1 million. Who cares whichever one pays you $1 million? I remember at one time I was on Instagram and I posted on IG, and a guy responded back to me and he goes, bro, you only make 6 figures from your compensation plan. I literally looked at the message and I started laughing. I was like, wow. I literally was like, wow. Like, when has making 6 figures never been good? It's like someone making $1 million and say, oh, you made $1 million, but it wasn't your own trades. You copied and pasted it. $1 million is $1 million. Guys, don't forget why we got started. Don't forget why your news person got started. They said, hey, I want to join you. I want to get started because I want to pay off this. I want to change my life. I want to get rid of that job. The goal and the intention was never to say, hey, I'm the best at GDP CAD. You know what GDP CAD was when you got started. So setting the right expectation and standard right off the jump is important. Now, that said, we're not going to prioritize one over the other. We're always going to give it equal time and equal focus. Now, understand this, guys. I don't believe in balance at all. I don't believe in balance at all. I believe you could try to bring balance in certain areas, but I don't believe there's balance at all. There's going to be days by default, you give more focus and more attention to building the business. It's going to happen. There's going to be more days you give more time towards trading. Maybe more days you give more time towards digital currency. Guys, the last 7 days, I've been so like 1,000% locked in on cryptocurrency. It's been unbelievable. You got no idea. Like, no idea. And what's crazy is I've been so locked in. Check this out, guys. Understand this. I've been so locked in, just focusing on digital currency and investing in crypto the last 7 days. I had my best trading week ever the last 7 days. Trading wasn't even my focal point. It was, I want to learn the cryptocurrency world and learn what to invest my money. But along the way, Switecoin just kept blessing us. They're just like, woo, Ripple, woo, Bitcoin. Like, I was like, okay, take the trade back to it. So I understood, right? I understood I'm not going to prioritize one over the other, and neither should you. When I was running for chairman, I said, hey, the intention, the goal is chairman 10 in 12 months. No ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. Chairman tends to go in 12 months. So here's what the number one thing that came down to it, okay? And start taking notes if you're not writing notes already. You need to know for yourself and your newest person, what is their why and what are their goals? What is their why and what are their goals? Guys, you need to become so emotionally connected to their goals. Not attached, connected. Make their goals become your goals. Treat their MT4 account like your MT4 account. Treat their back office like as if it's your back office. Because if you are one away from the very next rank, right? How hard would you really go? I'm certain you'd go so, especially if it's a Monday, you'd go so hard. So if your newest person is one away from their next rank on a Monday, you should be going just as hard to help them knock that out. Your newest person just got started and they're not getting the greatest success with the services. You need to treat it as if that was your MT4 account and figure out why is it they're not getting the great results. Guys, can we agree? We have some of the most beautiful services the company ever has to offer. Some of the most beautiful services. Understand, every service works, but not every service works for everyone. Understand that. Every service works, but not every service works for everyone. So if everyone's talking about making so much money in HFX, but you're losing, it's okay. Maybe, right? Maybe you can stand longevity and you can stand having more patience. Maybe the fast trades aren't for you. Maybe you start day trading or swing trading. Maybe smart money is not for you. Maybe holding trades for a day, 2 days, 5 days is not for you. Maybe you need to take a look into cryptocurrency. Maybe you take a look into Swipecoin. Maybe you take a look into HFX. Go, guys. Understand everything works, and everything works for everyone. So when someone's telling you, hey, I'm not getting the hottest results, don't take it as, oh, just go try that other service. No, go help them look into another service. Go help them. Walk them through it. You don't understand it, go learn it together with them. Because when you get someone started, right, it is your obligation to ensure they're successful with this thing. When you enroll them, right, when you ask them for the sale, you enroll them, it's much bigger than a $25, $50 bonus. You've now made a commitment and welcome them into our family. Family does not let family get left behind, no matter what. So you need to understand what is their why and what are their goals. What is your why and what are your goals? Guys, when it comes to your goals, here's what I highly suggest. I highly suggest you have a 30-day goal. A 30-day goal. I highly suggest you also have a 90-day goal. And I highly suggest you have a 2 to 3 year goal. Don't be setting these 7-day goals. Oh, I want to make $1,000 or a refund. You might as well refund the same day. I wish someone would tell me that. I'd make your refund so quick on the exact same spot. Don't waste my time. So you got to be willing to give this thing a full shot, a fair shot at success. Bob Proctor says it best. You got to operate and vibrate on the frequency of what it is that you want. But here's the catch. You got to operate and vibrate on that frequency long enough so it can come into your physical presence. You can't vibrate on that frequency for 1 day and then stop. 7 days and then stop. No, you're just resetting. You're restarting. So that's why you got to set 30 days, 90 days, and 2 to 3 year goals. So you can see the bigger long-term picture. Here's what I suggest as well. Set a trading goal and set a business goal. Set a trading goal and set a business goal. Have it locked in on what it is that you truly want and what it is you truly desire. Now, you just got started, right? Let's say hypothetically you just got started today, okay? If you haven't got off to a hot start, it's okay. Understand this, guys. It's okay. Today's your restart day. I need you guys to understand that. Treat it as if Andre Gordon, the Chairman 10, is launching you today. Today's your restart day, okay? So for you today and that person that you are currently about to get started tonight, tomorrow, etc., here's the intention. You need to get a result in 24 hours. You need to get a result in 24 hours. Guys, I don't care what it is you got to do. If you got to jump on a Millie Mill session, a Matthew Thayer session, give them a swipe coin trade. Guys, get that person a result in 24 hours. 24 hours. Why? Because that's going to drive momentum. That person that says, hey, I just want to trade, I don't want to build a business, you get them a result in 24 hours, I bet you they follow whatever you say. I promise you, whatever you say, they'll take it like gold and they'll run with it. Damn, Patrick told me to take that trade and I got the result. Yo, he's the real deal. You see, guys, understand this. Every single person that comes into my business, that gets started with me, there's no I'm gonna build or I'm going to trade. No. We're always doing both. We're always doing both. Oh, I want to focus on trading first. Sure, no problem. Go sign with somebody else. Oh, I'm focused on just building the business. Cool. Go sign with somebody else. Don't waste my time. Because if you truly said, you told me your why, you told me your goals. If you really wanted it as bad as you want to breathe, you're not going to leave food on the table. We don't do that. So I'll tell every single person, hey, no matter what happens, check this out. We're building a business and we are trading. Now, hypothetically, right? Let's say that person gets started with you and they say, kind of question is going to come up. Andre, they're a superstar. They have great intentions. They say, Andre, I want to focus on trading right now and then I'll build down the road. What do I do with that case scenario? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to do the exact same thing you do as if they're building the business, but you're going to call them a customer. You're going to say, hey, you know what? You're a customer. You're a customer. You're not building a business, you're a customer. Well, check this out. The only thing customers focus on is getting profits and going 2 and free. Oh, what's 2 and free? Free membership, cool. I want them through the exact same steps as someone that's building the business. You see, guys, once you have their why, right, and you have their goals, the very next thing is creating a list. Create a list. No matter who you are, customer or business builder, it doesn't matter. To me, you're an entrepreneur. We're creating a list. Now, guys, here's how the list normally works. I need you guys to understand this and write this down so you can let your newest person know. We gotta be upfront, set the expectation and the standards right off the jump. Okay? So first things first, I say when we create a list, right? Let's say hypothetically we have a list of 50 names. 50 names, right? We invite 50 names to our call or to our event. On average, 25 are going to say, yes, I want to see the information. Other 25 are going to dodge you. They're not going to listen to you. They're going to say, no, I don't want to come out. I'm good. So out of 50 people, 25 are going to say, yes, I want to hear the information. Okay? Now, understand, that doesn't mean all 25 are going to show up to your event or to your call. You see, I let that newest person know that, so when their friend flakes and flops on them, I already told them that ahead of time. They're not discouraged. You're not feeling better. Oh, shoot, Andre told me about that's going to happen already. Guys, a list of 50 names, 25 are going to say, yes, I want to hear the information. 20 are actually going to show up to the call or to the event. 20 are actually going to show up to the call or to the event. Okay? Now, if you ever read GoPro, you know, they say in this profession, the average profession is for every 10 people you talk to, you'll get 1 to 2 started. For every 10 people you talk to, you'll get 1 to 2 started. So what does that mean? 20 people hear the information, you're guaranteed 2 to 4 to get started. So someone says, hey, I just want to focus on being a customer just trading. Well, congratulations. That's how you're going to go 2 and free. Someone says, hey, yeah, I want to build a business, earn a residual income. Congratulations. That's how you go platinum 150. Guys, nothing changes. It's just I'm going to call you a customer or I'm not going to call you a customer. Understand, in the launch process, ladies and gentlemen, you are the expert. You are the expert. If you're, like an example, some examples here. You go to the doctor's office. They start asking you questions. You answer their questions. Can we agree? They tell you to sit on that chair. You sit on that chair. You go to the dental office. The dentist say, hey, I need you to sit back here, open your mouth. You sit back there, open your mouth. The police officer pulls you over and says, hey, I need your driver's license and your insurance. You give them your driver's license and your insurance. Why? Because they are the experts. People yield to the experts. So during your launch, you need to be as confident and certain on what you say to your newest person so they can yield to you as the expert. Imagine your doctor came to you and said, hey, this needle, you think I gotta put this in your arm right here? Or do you think I gotta put it here? You're gonna be like, yo, whoa. Please, get somebody else. But your doctor sounds confident, which is why you trust them. So when you're setting people up for success, right? Let them know what's your why, what are your goals. You create the list, and then you go into the invite. We did a training 2 days ago talking about inviting. You're gonna walk them through the invite. You're gonna role play with them through inviting. You're gonna sit right there, watch them invite to the call that you're gonna do. Now, here's what I highly suggest. Okay, the two most efficient ways to build a business really fast. Type the word fast for me in the chat box if you want to build a business really fast. The number one fastest way to build this business is through home events. Home events. Guys, not a party. It's not you bringing alcohol and balloons and a caterer. No. It's a simple home event. You invite your friends and family over to your house and you share the information to them in person. Now, why is that the most effective way? Guys, when we invite them, we're in a rush, we clear the schedule, we give value, we take it away. We give them no information. So what does that mean? Their skepticism is like this. Their guard, their wall is like this. They're blocking it. The minute you invite them over to your home, that guard drops. Who's going to present a scam in their own home? Think about it, guys. I promise you, I personally have never gotten if it's a pyramid scheme or scam or any of that while doing a home event. Because why would somebody invite you into their own home and show you something illegal? So what happens when they show up to that home event, their guard is dropped down, skepticism is dropped down, and now they're more open and receptive to the information. This is why home events have the greatest ratio. Guys, when I got started, we're doing home events at least 5 to 7 times every single week. Every single week, home events. I don't care if it's one person, I don't care if it's 20 people, home events. Every event doesn't have to be the big, massive event. Understand that. Sometimes I prefer the smaller events, the 3 to 5, 10 people. I prefer those sometimes. It's a little bit more intimate. We can answer some of the questions, right? When it's the 500-person event, we can't answer everybody's question. It is what it is. The second most effective way is a Zoom call. Getting 5, 10, 15, 20 people on one Zoom call and have the person that got you started or have one of the leaders share the information on your behalf. Whether it's the home event or it's the Zoom call, have someone else share the information for you on your behalf. You don't want to be the person sharing the information. Reason being, they know who you are before Forex. They know who you are before e-commerce. They know who you are before cryptocurrency. So if you owe them $10 back in high school, trust me, they haven't forgot about that. So understand, right? You're going with that person. You yourself and that new person need to have 2 home events, 2 Zoom calls, 1 home event or 1 Zoom call in the next 72 hours. Not 72 weeks, not 72 days. In the next 72 hours. I know it's COVID, but we can still have 10 people inside a house. It's okay. Don't allow the thing that can change your life be the thing that holds you back from changing your life. 72 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 2 Zoom calls, 2 home events. So you guys understand, with doing that, you're going to create a burst of momentum in your organization. That newest person, when they first get started, guys, they're at the most exciting point. Every day that goes by, their excitement does this. The fastest way to get through someone's network is when they're at the most excited point. If you're plugged in for 9 months and you got no results. You haven't even made $1. You're going to be so against talking to anybody. Build a business. Why? I haven't even made $1 in a year. But when you have to get great results the first 24 hours, HFX, cryptocurrency with Swipecoin, DeLorean, Go, whatever it is, they're now going to say, yo, whatever you did, it worked. I got the results. Guys, with a hot launch, it breeds great retention and longevity. Now, why does it build great retention and longevity? Because the 3 most important things for retention, guys, I need you guys to write this down. The 3 most important things for retention: culture, vision, and results. I'll say that once again. The 3 most important things for longevity: culture, vision, and results. I see some organizations have the best culture in the world, right? They share the vision so tremendously, but there's no results and things fall off. I see great teams have great culture, great results, people are making money, but there's no vision. I see people buy into the vision, make a lot of money, but the culture is terrible. People are smoking weed together, they're drinking together, they're cursing out one another, they're sleeping with each other's girlfriends and like the culture is just so thrown off. You can't expect a long-lasting and going chairman business without culture, vision, and results. So how do you build this? How do you breed this? Number 1, relationships. Guys, when someone gets started with you, they need to hear from you every single day for the first 7 days. Every single day. Now, here's what I suggest. Don't just text them. If they got an iPhone, FaceTime them. You don't got iPhone, Zoom, WhatsApp video. Make them see your face. Make them see your face. Don't do that, Joey. Don't do that. Make them see your face. You see, guys, if that person lives in front of you, they live down the road, go meet them in person, guys. Jump in your car, go meet them. Jump on the bus, go see them. Jump in an Uber, go see them at their house. Invite them over to your house. I say all the time, mi casa es su casa. My house is your house. You guys are always welcome at my house. Always welcome at my house. Now, if you're gonna come with bad energy, don't come. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right? I have it. Live more, worry less. I got things around my house. Don't come with bad energy. I'll go buy one of those sage things and sage you out. But the relationships are very, very important. People can't feel like you're just like, here's one of the most important things. You guys need to understand this right here, okay? When people join you, they are not your employee. You are not their manager. You are not their boss. You are not their parent. Understand this. You are leading a volunteer army. They don't have to come to the call. They don't have to come to your house. They don't have to enter. They don't have to do nothing they don't want to do. Guys, the average person is full of it. They're going to tell you, this is my why, this is my goals, and they're not going to act on it. But you can't do anything to stop them. I always tell people, the best way to lead someone into success is through inspiration, not manipulation. Do it through inspiration, not manipulation. See, guys, I could easily jump on calls all day long and say, hey, just go chair. No, I can easily say, you're not going to have a $100,000 account if you don't go chairman. I can easily say that nonstop. Oh, you'll have no money to trade if you don't build business. You have no money to trade. No. I'm not trying to manipulate you into this. I'm just going to inspire you with my own results. I'm going to inspire you, and you're like, yo, Andre, how do I do that? This is what I suggest you do. But understand, when someone gets started with you, you guys need to become brother and sister. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. brother and sister. Ladies, fellas, I don't care how good looking they are your brother, they are your sister. Take that information, use what you want to do with that information. They are your brother, they are your sister. You want your brother, you want your sister to do very well through this platform. Don't hinder their success because you have ulterior motives. Don't do that. Build a strong bond and a strong relationship with them that they could come to you with anything as a brother or as a sister. Type someone wants me to chat about this and make it sense to you guys. You see, guys, understand relationships are everything. I tell everybody straight up, that's the number one reason why I still have a very solid name 5-6 years later in this profession. The average person that has bad relationships, they can't show their face on nothing. They can't go to events properly. They can't jump on calls. They can't invite certain people. They can't post certain things. They have a bad rep. They have a bad name to themselves. But I always make sure I'm going to love you on the way in my business. I'm going to love you on the way out. I understand not everyone's going to stay for the long term. Not everyone sees the end goal. But regardless, I'm going to love you like my brother, love you like my sister on your way in and on your way out. Because with great relationships, it's going to breed loyalty. Here's the problem. Sometimes we expect loyalty from people who are born disloyal. You can't expect loyalty from people who are disloyal at the heart. People, no matter what, are going to do you bad, going to do you dirty. It happens. Get over it. We all have those situations. But all you can do on yourself is ensure you are the best person you can be for that new person. Ensure, no matter what, they can't say, hey, you know what? This person didn't have my back. This person wasn't there for me. I've had people leave my business no matter what. Not a single person can say, Andre wasn't there for me. Andre didn't pour time, energy, and money into my life. No one can ever say that. Because I understand the true meaning of putting people over money, impact over income. See, when people can really feel that when they get started with you, I promise you, people will stay with you no matter. Because I've had people that have wanted to quit many, many months ago. And they literally said to me, Andre, I'm rocking with you because I love being around you, bro. I just love your energy. I love who you are as a person. You may want to elevate my life. Now, the reason why this is very important, because number two, on top of building relationships, you get people locked in on personal development. So you yourself, understand this, you yourself need to get locked in on personal development as well as your new person. Lock in on personal development. Guys, understand this. No matter how much money you make, you will always come back to where your personal development is. So if your personal development is really low, your income's gonna come right back at this. I've seen people come into this company, come into this profession, make 6 figures, 7 figures, and then they go broke. Guys, can we agree? We've all heard that story about a person that wins the lottery and goes broke. You always hear about it? You know why? The personal development wasn't ready for it. Mentally, they weren't ready for the money. Guys, no matter how you try to shortcut the system, the universe understands how developed you really are mentally, and it will always bring your income back to that level. Understand that. You may get lucky today and catch a bag on US 30, but guess what? The universe will come back to claim what it's theirs because you're not ready for that type of money in your life. So what's a great introduction to personal development? I highly suggest every single one of you guys on this call, I highly suggest you do this right now. If you have not read or listened to Go Pro by Eric Worre, I need you to get through that in the next 24 hours. Once again, I'm not going to manipulate you into go read and listen to Go Pro, but I'm going to tell you, I've read Go Pro at least, I want to be honest, probably 20 times over the last 5 to 6 years. That book is the reason why I understand the 7 skill sets of this profession: prospecting, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, launching business, and promoting events. I can rehearse and recite them no matter what. Why? Because I've read that book multiple times. More importantly, I didn't just read it, I studied it and understood that book. So if you want to go chairman, you need to go listen to GoPro and go read GoPro immediately. Not just one time. Go through it until you understand it. Go through it until you understand. If you got to listen to it and read it every day, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, guys. Secondly, another recommendation, Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. Building an Empire. Brian Carruthers is actually a personal mentor of mine. He's been mentoring me for the last 4 years now, right? He's not even in this business, but he mentors me on the side. And I can truly tell you guys, that's someone that truly means everything he wrote in that book. He has one of the biggest hearts in the world. One of the biggest hearts in the world. I trust you guys, that book is absolutely phenomenal. Someone write Brian Carruthers for me in the chat box. So you've gone through GoPro, you got your new person on GoPro. Understand this, guys. It's not about what works, it's what you can duplicate, right? It's what you can duplicate. Because when duplication is the foundation of your organization, your business will be very sustainable. I'll say it once again. When duplication is the foundation of your organization, your business will be very sustainable. You'll be so rock solid at your rank. You don't have to worry about deranking. You don't have to worry about people leaving your business. And this, again, it's okay. It's okay. So GoPro by Eric Worre, Building an Empire by Brian Carruthers. My favorite book of all time, I'll be honest, guys, is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Learn not to be a drifter. You don't want to be a drifter. Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. You see, guys, you focus on these things for retention, longevity. You focus on being the best leader that you potentially can be, right? Understand, you can't just put these books and audios in your new person's hands, right? And you're not putting them in your own hands. People want to follow people who are always growing. People always want to follow people who are always growing. The minute you feel like your leader, your mentor, your sponsor is not growing, I promise you, the respect for them is going to be gone. It's going to be gone. So if you feel like right now your team's not respecting you on a different level, you feel like things aren't so hot, I got to ask you, are you continually growing every single day? Or is your ego coming with you feel like you made it? You feel like you've done it all. You made $1,000 and you think you're rich. No, you're still broke. And you need to understand, ego cannot stop you from getting the success that you truly desire. You're all deserving of the success that you truly desire. Now, here's the last and most important thing that's going to help you to have a very amazing rest of November, December, and going to 2021 with the launch and with longevity and retention in your business. Guys, what needs to happen for the stove to work? What needs to happen for the fridge to work? You got to be plugged in. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to stay plugged in. I get it. We live a busy life. And you guys to understand, you complaining about how busy your life is, why you can't get on calls, no one cares. I'll be honest. No one cares. Boo-hoo. We all have sad stories. We all go through things. We all go through things, ladies and gentlemen. No one cares. But you know when they will care? When you start winning. When you start winning, everybody wants to hear your story. Everybody's like, oh my God, tell me about the time how busy you were and you made it out. Guys, you got to stay plugged in no matter what. No matter what. Every single day, you need to educate yourself on a day-to-day basis, right? If there's calls happening in a Sniper Nation family, you need to be plugged in. And guess what? There's calls happening every single day. Guys, 1 hour out of your day is only 4% of your day. If you can't dedicate 4% of your day to growing your business and growing your success, you don't deserve success. I'm sorry. You don't deserve it. You're lying to yourself. You're completely playing yourself. Respectfully. Like, you're literally playing yourself. You got to stay plugged in every single day. Every single day. Every single day. Not every other day. Not every third day. Every single day. Guys, when I was running to chairman, I promise you, there was not a single day I was not plugged in. There was not a single day I was not plugged in. I don't care if I had a Sunday, I was like, you know what, today I'm not doing a lot of calls. I made sure I'm on that chairman mentorship call every Sunday. Guys, we have a chairman mentorship call happens every Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be honest, the promotion of that call within our organization is absolutely sickening. You have people who make 7 figures through the compensation plan, right? And they're showing you the skills of what they do every single Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 1 p.m. Pacific, and we don't stay plugged into that. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're at church, I get it. It's okay, right? But when you're at home doing nothing else, it's sickening. You're not going chairman at that point. You might as well cut off half of the comp plan and only look at P5 because you're not going chairman. Remove it from your site. It's not happening. It's not happening. You got to stay plugged in. Guys, more importantly, you staying plugged in, let the newest person that gets started with you know the importance of staying plugged in. Guys, can we agree? If we're outside, right? If we're outside and it's like negative 20 degrees. Let's say it's like Canada weather, right? It's like negative 20 degrees. Montreal weather, I should say. Right? Negative 20 degrees. And we see over there's a big fire being made. Can we agree? We're probably going to want to run to and be near the fire. How about yes if you want to run to where the fire is? If you want to stay warm, you want to stay hot. Ooh, new spike point alert just came in. We're wrapping this call off in 1 minute. I'm catching that trade. Or someone do me a favor. Someone take that trade and drop it into the chat box so we can get that trade while we're on this call. Guys, understand this. If the fire's happening over there and we're outside, we're super cold, you got to run to that campfire. Guys, the closer you are to the campfire, the easier it is for your business to catch on fire. The closer you are to the campfire, the easier it is for your business to catch fire. But what happens the further away you go from the campfire, guys? What's going to happen? If you start backing from the campfire, you're going to get back cold. You're going to get cold. So what's the campfire? That's the Sniper Nation schedule. Posted every single day. Shout out to Maria for posting it every single morning for us. The campfire is posted for you every single day. All you got to do is stay around the campfire long enough and your business will catch on fire. Guys, this wraps up our call speaking on launching and retention and longevity. I need you guys to understand the importance of launching your business like a professional and the importance of longevity and retention. Guys, if you guys got value from this call, jump into the Sniper Nation general chat and let everyone know what was the biggest gem or takeaway you got from this call. And I'll drop the recording later on today.